being disciplined about that,
Which leads into number 5 here.
which is why I'm saying that loud because I'm not great at it.
Building self-awareness. I think the first step is
Yeah.
like I just said, being aware that this shit owns us.
Mhm.
Like that's kind of the first step of like
Mhm.
just knowing it.
Yeah.
And it's that same thing. Yeah, last time we went on vacation, it did take 1 or 2 days to like
Mhm.
calm down and realize I'm on vacation.
Correct. Because we're
Like,
so
what?
stimulated by
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
That's when I went to the Caribbean a couple years ago, I was like, "Oh, I don't have to do anything."
yeah. Like, but what I gotta be doing?
Yeah,
Nothing.
yeah. Because I tend to have I'm a
Yeah,
what's funny is, like, looking at number 4, I need to do, like, the opposite because I'll just sit there and do work until I go to bed.
mm-hmm.
First thing I do is look at my phone and start looking at email when I wake
Right.
up.
Yeah,
Like, that's not
so terrible.
it's not good for you.
Yeah, you want to build some self-awareness. Challenge yourself to the next 5 days. Write down the first thing you do when you get out of bed,
Shoot.
and then look back at it after 5 days and see what it was. I
Let's
bet it's look at
let's
your
do
phone.
that. Mine is probably that. Or let the dog out.
Yeah. One of the things that I've done is I've gotten an actual alarm clock.
Really? Where do you put
Um,
your phone?
and
Different room?
it's near the alarm clock, but it's on a thing to charge it. But so that what I was realizing was I was checking my phone because I was using my phone as an alarm,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, turn the alarm off. Oh, what's on Instagram? Like, why?
Uh-huh.
What the fuck? Like, why?
Yeah.
Why did I just do that?
Right.
I'm like going to get coffee and I'm like looking at Facebook. I'm like, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good.
We should talk
Um,
about that offline here. Let's
so I got an actual alarm
do
clock
a little challenge
so that I can turn that off
and
and
not look
then
at your
go
phone.
to the other room without them later being like, oh, I should probably take my phone with me,
Yeah.
when I go to work or whatever.
Right.
Um, yeah.
Well, that's good.
Well, it sucks.
It's hard.
Yeah, dude.
It's
I
really
mean,
hard.
but that's part of the building self-awareness. I think
Sure.
you're going to have a hard time convincing me otherwise that being less dependent on your phone is a bad thing. Like you're going to have
I mean, it is like
it's,
proven that it's
you're going to have a hard time convincing me that.
yeah.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
but also, having a little self-awareness can help you um, when you're stuck, like relationship bullshit
And
or
other things.
yeah,
Yeah.
professional things. Like
It's
it can be a good place to go to
Mhm.
start trying to figure other people out.
Yeah.
Which is weird to think that I need to look inward to then figure someone else out, but it kind of probably do. Just saying.
A lot of us are dealing with the same stuff.
Number 6,
Yeah.
lead with integrity. Act with honesty, fairness, and respect towards others. This sounds like something you tell a middle school class. You like put on the poster in the room.
I hope every adult in America reads it
Yeah.
and listens to this because they need it more than kids are more honest than anybody.
Yeah. But this is something you talk about all the time.
Yeah.
And I imagine you're surrounded by people that aren't doing this.
I think they know what they want.
I mean, I have a bad opinion of politicians.
Well, I do too.
Good.
I am one.
We're on the same page, but not of you, but just in general.
Hey,
Um,
that's why I do this all the time.
yeah.
I don't want to fall into that category.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I bet you're just surrounded by like bullshit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think instead of like, what is your why? I think more for most people is, what do you want?
Yeah.
I
Oh
mean,
man.
it goes back to what they want and what their personal goal is. It's not deeper than that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
That's kind of sad.
It is. And what I say is like they don't most folks in this world, they have nothing beyond this.
Right. Right. I get
They
you.
stand for nothing else other than the position that they are.
Yeah,
And
I get you.
If you say like you're not your job,
Yeah.
that's what you do.
Right.
You have to have something greater outside of yourself. Whether that's God or your family or
Whatever it is.
your belief, whatever that is, like you have to know where home is. Does that make sense?
It does.
Like, you gotta know what your what you really believe in.
It's got to be exhausting being that person, though.
Thinking like that?
Yeah, like it's got to be just you're always thinking like, I got to move this chess piece here, and I got to do this, and
how to get ahead. It's
it's
always
just
how
got
to
to be
get ahead.
exhausting. Like,
What I think is funny is like I've seen that happen. Like I'm like looking at them like I see what you're doing.